of the morning.
Yeah, so me, I'm very angry with Kenyans at large because forgive me for my language that I'm going to use, but kuna mtu ameanimate. Forgive me for my language, but I'll say this: Kenyans, we are stupid, and stupidity runs into our veins. Right now, there is somebody earning 50,000, 80,000, seated in the house saying, "I have a good salary. Let those Gen Zs go and uh, and uh, protest. Me, I'm okay. I'm sorted. This government, you are being paid damn 80,000, 50,000. That one even can't feed somebody, and you are seated in your house saying, "Wacha Gen Z waende wafanye evil." Others are saying, I'm woke. I can't go to the streets." Wokeness for what? Wake up and go fight for your rights. The time is now. Hii ujinga ya kusema sijui because unafanya sijui kwa ofisi ya lawyer kama receptionist and you're coming here to tell us your work. That is some bullshit. We should stop harboring now as a nation and go out in numbers, because we cannot go out when we are divided, because some people feel so special that they can't leave their houses to go out there and protest. I even don't earn that 50,000, and there is no office I'll go and negotiate any salary that is below 150 net. But I'll still leave my office, go out there and protest. I told my bosses I was a Kenyan before I became anything, and they know that. It's up to us now to stand up and protect our nation. Whatever is not biting you right now will bite you tomorrow. And tomorrow you'll be the ones complaining. Personally, I've worked for the government. I've worked for the office of the DP. I've worked for the office. I've worked for Nairobi County Government, Trading and Licensing Department. I've quit those jobs because of corruption, because of being taken as scapegoats. Go back to the drawing board and start it again. There is no single day nimemiss easy protests. I'm not protesting because I want people to see me. I went for protests. I'm protesting because I want what is good for this country, Kenya. Kenya is capable of a lot of things. We are a nation that is fertile, a nation that has pregnant soils. But what do we get in return? We are being lured by prices of hunger. There are people here who haven't eaten ugali in a whole month. And what people will come is because we are taking whatever we learned into history, into practice. People in Kenya have moved on. Ugali is no longer a staple food in Kenya. People are considering other meals. Cooking ugali and mboga itself is very expensive, because a packet of unga will go for 130 shillings. Unga skuma nowadays wanakata na 30 shillings, 40, 50, other 70. Somebody will go for a quarter rice and drink it with strungi, which will cost him less than 100 shillings, and sleep. And we are out here seated thinking that this country is going the right direction. The other point is, we should come away from Gashagwaism. We should kill that Gashagwaism that is going in the country, where an MP goes, stands and says, "Oh, mimi sijui mtu yetu makachiet." Who said Kikuyus deserve the whole world? Who said Kalenjins deserve to be in power? Who said Aluo must be a president? Who said Aluya must be a president? Who said Akambash must be a president? Nobody. This belongs to us. This country is ours. And if it is ours, all the 52 million Kenyans, we should stop this tribalistic behavior that we are trying to portray on these spaces and come out as a one country that is ready to achieve greatness. We should Stop this recycling of leaders every now and then. And that is what we should be fighting. What is Mudavadi doing in parliament? Somebody who was a minister at the age of 22. He's now 60 plus, been in government for more than 40 something years. And we again here you'll see a stupid lawyer saying Mudavadi anafaa kukuwa president. President wa nani? I'm a lawyer and I will not support that. The likes of Moses Wetangula should go home to their families and sleep. His work is adding wives every now and then, mwingine akimchapa. And we are out here just seated, doing nothing, letting young boys go out on the streets saying it is Gen Z. This is not for Gen Z. Whether you are a Gen X, you are a millennial, you are a Gen Z, you are Generation Alpha, wake up from your sleep. Go on those streets. Ruto is a smart man. Tell me why he calls for a press at 9 a.m. when you are scheduled to have maandamano as from 10 a.m. That is to divide the cause. He wants to make sure that people will sit. Up to now, his press has not started. That was written 9 a.m. if I read it correctly. He's delaying the process of us going on those streets to protest against him. And that is his press, his communications strategists who has told him, do this has worked in the past 2 weeks. If we don't start learning, the other thing, we need to be smart in everything that you should do. Deploy strategy. Look, why are we doing this? We are not doing this for fun. Let me tell you, whether goons will infiltrate our protests, whether this will happen, it is now up to us to take matters upon our hands and go to those goons and tell them enough is enough. Before we deal with William Ruto, we will now deal with you goons on these streets, beat you up and give police their peace so that the government should see we don't condone any form of nonsense that is going to happen in this country. So guys, let us wake up right now. Go out on those streets in numbers and show this president it's time and we are fed up with him. I rest my case.
Thank you very much, 6000s. You have a point, especially with the